Right here where this trash truck is, you guys, there's a ledge with no railing. I'm gonna go off that. So right here, guys, this is on my bucket list. I want to be able to do a board slide on that. Morning, dudes. Morning. Morning. So, board slides. I really want to do board slides. I'd preferably like to find like a standalone curb to really do some board slides on, and I'm sure that's what I'm going to do. But a board slide like on that ledge over there, I'd love to be able to do one where I get my wheels on top and I can just kind of slide. That way I can ollie into it and gradually start to get a little bit of momentum. Problem is a couple years ago when I first got out here and started skating, I did a DIY rail slide. I took 2 terminal posts for a chain link fence, the 2 and 3/4? Yeah, I think. But anyway, I did them side by side, and I made like a wooden structure that kind of resembled the shape of a parking block. And I think I did them like 8 feet long. And I got out here, and a buddy at the skate park that was there that morning, he's like, "Hey dude, are those pig rails on your board, you know?" And he's like, "Dude, pig rails are super slick, be careful." So all I did was, I took his advice. He's a ripper out here. I took his advice, he's also an OG. And I just tried to just get on that thing with my rails early in the morning, a cold morning, you know the deal, you haven't warmed up. I was trying to get 0 slide. I didn't get 0 slide. I got a lot more slide than I expected. Took me down the rail, I whipped out, looped, and I took out the back, the edge of that thing on my back. Boom, went down, kind of on the side. I actually fractured 2 ribs. So painful. It was probably, no, not probably, it was the worst skateboarding accident I'd had. I went to a chiropractor. I didn't bother going to get x-rays, but he was feeling around and he's like, "Dude, you've got 2 ribs that are broke." He wanted me to go get x-rays. I just wasn't willing to pay for it. I'm like, you know, they can't do anything for that anyway, right? And he's like, in most cases, no, but they can make sure you're gonna be okay. And I just didn't do it. And I'll tell you what, the first night was terrible in bed. The second night was worse. By the third night, I thought it was quite possible I could die. The pain was that much. And I mean, even 2 years later, if I go like this, I still feel the tightness. I still feel that tightness in my ribs. So I'm really spooked on doing that stuff. I'm definitely gonna start on a curb, but this is on my bucket list. If you skate out here, this is your park, and you can help me do this, dude, I could use some help. I could use some help. If you've got some tips, or if you know a spot locally in Austin area where they've got something like this that I would be able to have a better chance of success. Because this thing, one, it feels a little high. I don't know, like if it was longer, I think I'd like it better. The look of the steel that goes around this thing just trips me out in such a hardcore way. It's like fear. Fear would be the reason I wouldn't want to go over that. I realize in my videos I talk too much. I talk too long. Diarrhea of the mouth. My parents have been saying that since I was a kid. I'm gonna shut up and skate.
I think he senses your fear. Get over there and face him. No, get over there and face him. You can't run from him. He's gonna win. Yeah, win it!